beautiful divine feminines. And I also want to say a big hi to the magnificent divine masculines who may be cross-watching for their counterparts. So this is the divine feminine power energy reading. I couldn't decide between power or energy, so it was either a power reading or an energy check-in or both. Just take it as it resonates for you. Okay, I've been guided to do this reading for a while now, and I think with the supermoon that we just had, it's coming through in divine timing. So I've seen a lot of divine feminines have felt the shift and the pull with this moon cycle that we've just had, which was the full moon in Taurus. Now this is calling for us to basically take the bull by the horns. So I have chosen, well, I didn't choose, I actually looked up firstly the supermoon and then the full moon in Taurus from the beautiful Moonology decks from Yasmin Boland. So what we had first, emotions are running high with the supermoon. And this is so true because it was such a big, bold, bright moon. And we all know how, you know, the moon affects our emotions, particularly as divine feminines. I feel that, you know, we're closely aligned to the cycles and things like that. So we really do feel these emotions, and particularly as divine feminines, yeah, even more so. So yes, emotions were running high, may still be running high. You may have felt this, you may not have. Comment below if you have. Now we have full moon in Taurus. So your dreams need a practical plan. And then from the other deck, it was detoxify. So this is really, really good advice. It's basically saying, okay, yeah, it's all about taking action. It's harnessing your emotions. So not let them getting away from you. And harnessing the emotions in order to find your power. So in order to take this action, to detoxify your life, to purify and cleanse and remove anything that no longer needs to be there. About your dreams needing a practical plan too. This is so true because with our emotions, this is our dreaming. We dream with our emotions, and it's a very important part of visualization, of manifestation as well. But there comes a point when you need to take action on your dreams, or else they can't manifest. So this is talking about, yeah, our dreams needing a practical plan, divine feminine. So please take that if it resonates for you. I'll just pop these up here. I'll probably move and shuffle around the cards quite a bit as I usually do, but okay. So I'll be delving into 4 main topics. We've got life firstly, then love. Thirdly, what needs to be healed and released, and lastly, what you're rising into after this supermoon or just in general. So I have lots of card decks here. You can't even see the ones here. I've got piles everywhere. So it will be an in-depth reading. So settle in and take some time to absorb the messages, or feel free to watch at your leisure, to, you know, watch only some parts or whatever you want to do. But there will be a lot of messages coming through, particularly from Archangel Michael, because I received today, so excited, the beautiful Archangel Michael deck. Now this is a very rare deck because it's from Doreen Virtue, who we know now no longer practices as an angel therapist. So it's very rare. It's no longer being printed or anything. So I was blessed to get this deck because Archangel Michael is one of my main guiding angels, and I feel that he's for divine feminines in general. So he's come through really strong with his messages. I've pre-shuffled some of the card decks, and there will be some that I will shuffle as we go. But let's get started. Okay, firstly, we're going to the life portion of the reading. So these are the pre-shuffled cards. This is from Divine Beloved deck by Tosha Silva. If I don't remember the deck names, they will all be listed in the description box below. Okay, so firstly, adventure. I will ride the tide. Change me, divine beloved, into one who rides the tide happily, trusting where I'm being led, even when everything doesn't make sense yet. Prosperity. I am trusting. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows you alone are the source of all prosperity. Let me live in gratitude, trusting every need is handled. That alone is true wealth. Okay, so I'm just going to read all the cards firstly, the ones with the messages, and then I'll talk about them. Grace, in harmony with the flow. May I honour all the ways your grace flows, so I move in harmony with you. Open me to trust and receive your abundant blessings in every way. And obviously this message is talking to your spirit guides, your angels, the divine, whoever is guiding you at this time. So just from these beautiful cards here, look at these, absolutely gorgeous. We have adventure, I will ride the tide, prosperity, I'm trusting, and grace in harmony with the flow. So this really tells me that we are harnessing our emotions, because look at this. Look at all these churned up emotions. And we're on this little boat, you know, riding the waves of emotions that come across us, that, you know, come over us. And you can see there that there's an angel figure helping, you know, blowing the boat the right way. So it's all about riding with the tides, you know, going with the flow. You're in harmony with the flow, with grace and trust. And that's really how we achieve this. And that's what the angels wanted you to know today from that deck. And then I have the Dream Oracle card. So we have fire. Take responsibility for your power. Now this is such a beautiful, colourful card. And look at the orange. There's some really fiery orange energy coming out, some power colours coming out. So yeah, harness your power, take responsibility for your power. It's just what we've been talking about. Internet, embrace the fact that you are the world. Now I love this because it's not just talking about the World Wide Web, the computer, internet. It's talking about how we're all connected. We are all part of the web of connection, and that's, you know, sacred ties. As a human being, we each have a soul, and all of our souls are connected. So it's all about saying, embracing this fact and knowing this fact that you are the world. Your world is in you, and you are of the world as well. So yeah, there could be a special message there for people who use the internet for their businesses, I'm hearing as well, because it's the life portion of the reading. But as this is a general collective reading, just take whatever is most meaningful for you. So then we have church, temple, or mosque. Recognize your spiritual authority. Again, with the red, the beautiful power colors. That's why I wore purple today and got my amethyst and my rose quartz and my clear quartz, because purple is a color of power. And this is all about Divine Feminine's harnessing her power. So recognize your spiritual authority, Divine Feminine, and know that you're a divine being. Know that you are here to make a difference. You are here to serve a purpose, and you are being guided by high powers to find your purpose firstly, and then to serve it. Just beautiful. And that may be through a church, temple, or mosque, or it may be just through your own spiritual authority, your own spiritual community. It doesn't have to be an organised religion. It's just come out as a spiritual community. Yeah. Okay, lastly we have dog. Be your own best friend. Oh, I just love dogs. I've been seeing dogs everywhere lately, and I feel like this is a message to the Divine Feminines that our masculines are loyal to us, but we also have to have the loyalty to ourselves. We have to trust ourselves that we know what's best for us firstly. So we've got to be looking out for our own backs firstly. And that's the way that we manifest everything we're looking for. And also a special message for people with dogs, you know, unconditional love. Beautiful. Okay, now Archangel Michael wants to speak. What does he want to say to you about your life, Divine Feminines? Spend more time outdoors. That's practical knowledge from Archangel Michael. And this is so very true, because we do tend to spend a lot of time indoors, but as you can see, there's outdoor energy here. There's the flowing rivers, the seas, yeah, even that fire energy, that could be, you know, nature. I see, you know, forest and flowers there. So it's just saying to you, that's how you connect to source energy, going out and spending more time outdoors. And, you know, the weather's warming up here in Australia, even though we're in the middle of winter, we're having some really beautiful weather. So the sun's shining today. So wherever you are, I know many are in the Northern Hemisphere, so it's summer for you. So you have a lot of chances to get outdoors, or you may. Yeah, so this is helping you to relax. It's helping you to connect with nature, the nature angels. And I'll just read this prayer too. And this is a prayer to Archangel Michael. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. Yeah, because, you know, fresh air does wonders. It really does. And vitamin D from the sun. And finally, from Archangel Michael, this is your life's purpose. This is your life's purpose. So whatever came to your mind when you heard that, this is your life's purpose, then that's what it is. And see how I believe this Archangel Michael holding the world. Again with the world is in your hands. Your world is in your hands. You're in charge of where you go in this world and what you do. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. So that's a career card. For those of you who don't know what you want to do with your life yet, you're feeling a little bit lost, this is Archangel Michael's encouragement to say, you know, he will lead and guide you towards, the best steps to manifest this career, to achieve your goals as well. So, yeah, some beautiful messages there. So I will get some tarot as well and some additional messages just to clarify. But, yeah, what I'm seeing from here is basically the Divine Feminine is being asked to, there's just so much about your world and your power and your authority and being your own best friend and really standing up for yourself, trusting, going with the flow, riding the tide. There's just so much about, exactly what I said in the beginning, harnessing this energy. So let's see what the tarot has to say. What does the tarot have to say, please, angels? Regarding anything on the board here or anything else you would like Divine Feminines to know about their life. Okay, let's ask a question. Let me get this clear. Let's ask about your life purpose. Okay. So, angels, for the Divine Feminines, we ask for a message about our life purpose. How can we achieve our life purpose? And what is it here on earth? Thank you. Okay, so this may be about your career or anything else that you do that has meaning. Oh, look, awareness, caution, and consequences. 7 of air. I'm seeing children here, even though this says caution. Awareness. What's the next card? 9 of fire. Protection, preparedness, and resilience. Okay. The angels here are saying, that you are the protector. You may have children. You may be a homemaker. You may have a business as represented by those blooms. So you're also growing something at the same time. But it's also saying that you have strong resilience. So your life purpose may involve protecting children, your own children. It may involve protecting your inner child, being a leader. So I'm hearing being aware of consequences and cautioning and things like that. So it's again about your spiritual authority and your power as well, because we have the 9 of fire, which is the 9 of wands. So preparedness. You are prepared for any emergency. I'm hearing anything that crops up here in the family sphere or otherwise. You are always prepared, Divine Feminine. Once you listen to your inner power, your inner voice, your inner wisdom, you know what to do. That's really the message of those cards. You know what to do. Okay, now for the Rose Oracle. What would the Rose Oracle like to tell us about Divine Feminine's life area at this time, please, angels? Thank you. What do we need to know? Now, I might just, I've got 2 Oracle decks here to use, so I might shuffle both of them at the same time. What else do we need to know about the Divine Feminine's life, please, Archangels and angels? Thank you. And then I have a beautiful message from her beautiful heart deck. So this is all Divine Feminine messages. And this is a message from your higher self. So, Divine Feminine's higher self, what would you like to say to her, to yourself, about what we're talking about here, about life, about going with the flow, about trusting? Okay, anything else? Okay, well, yep, you have a little bit to say. Okay, Rose Oracle. Morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Absolutely, yeah. After that supermoon, once the tides have settled down and we've, settled back into our emotions, we will find that things have shifted and prepared us for a fresh start. So it's all about having a positive outlook and really just embracing that. And yet again, I'm seeing water energy there. That's for emotions, but the emotions are very calm and they're very loving. And they're helping you to center yourself. As you can see, you're getting centered there. So this morning dew talks about a fresh start because, the morning dew is, again, with nature as well. I'm hearing a message from nature. Clarity. So basically the morning dew cleanses and clears everything from, the day before, the night before, clears the dust, clears all the debris for a fresh new day. And this is your new dawn. Okay. What else do we have from the Rose Oracle, please, angels? We have the bloom. Creations realize it is the right time, harvest and celebrate. Wonderful news. Okay, for those of you who've been manifesting a goal, now is the right time to harvest. So if you've been carefully watching those flowers or plants or flowers bloom, now's the time to pick them. That's what that's saying. That's the harvest time. So bloom. And that's so fitting because I am Bloom and Arrow Oracle. Well, actually, Bloom and Arrow are my angels, my guardian angels. So that's very meaningful for me as well. So your creations are being realized right now. It's the right time. So yes, definitely the right time. Wonderful message for all of us there. And talent guides, spirit mentors and teachers. So we have teachers and spirit mentors around us at this moment for creation, for these creations that we're realizing. And 4 is for stability, 1 is for fresh start. So this is all tying in here. So you don't have to be a particularly creative person, but a lot of what you do and you don't realize is creativity. Like cooking is creativity, you know, redecorating is creative activity. Moving your body, anything like that, anything that creates energy or creates a product or creates something of purpose or of use is a creation. So you are being guided by your spirit mentors and teachers. Talent guides. So I'm hearing something about if you have a particular talent that you want to work on at this time, now's the time to do it. And this reading, by the way, is timeless. So whenever you're watching this reading is the right time for these messages for you. Up from the depths, releasing difficulty. Look at this gorgeous card. You are rising from the depths. You are rising, Divine Feminine. And I think that's why I felt so guided to have as the 4th area to talk about what I'm rising into. Because I really feel like we are rising, you know, like the moon, like this big supermoon. And this is because we're taking action on our goals. We're releasing the difficulties. And it is the right time to bloom, to come up from these steps. It's a fresh start. So yeah, releasing difficulty. So that's also talking about is if there's anything weighing you down, any last energy that you know you need to shift. Take time to do it. Face your fears and ask the angels what steps you need to take in order to do that, to release that difficulty. And you'll feel so much better afterwards. Okay, thank you so much, Angel, for those beautiful, beautiful messages. And particularly Archangel Michael. Thank you. Okay, Divine Feminine, what would you like to say? Your higher self, what would you like to say? Fearless. I'm learning from you, Divine Feminine, how to love fearlessly and unconditionally. So you are learning how to love fearlessly and unconditionally. You may be learning from the divine. They may be the you that you're learning from. The people around you, your loved one, your divine masculine. It comes down to the fact that you are fearless, Divine Feminine. You are fearless. And I feel this with this up from the depths because it's such dark energy, but you're just rising, you know, hands by your sides, just not even looking back. You're fearless. That's wonderful. Okay, assertive as well. Yes, this is how to achieve your goals. I have to stand my ground and show you how I want to be loved and valued. I know you respect that. And that goes for everyone in your life. You know, stand your ground, be assertive. There is a difference between assertiveness and aggression. And at first, when we're coming to find our power, we may sort of tip into aggression a bit too much until we find an equal balance or more of a balance in that area. But know that people around you will respect you when you stand up for yourself. And impatience. So you are healing impatience too, Divine Feminine. How long will it take until we can call this love? Okay, so I think this is talking about your divine love connection. I don't want to waste any more time when it's time we can spend together. And this is also impatience about your goals coming to fruition, like any of your goals coming to fruition, because you have this fire, so much fire and passion to make this happen. And sometimes you don't want to wait for divine timing. But that's why you're being urged to spend more time outdoors, which allows you to really breathe. You know, once we breathe and we focus on our breathing, we stay in the moment. And going outdoors is a great way to stay in the moment. There's a great exercise you can do with the 4 senses, just sitting down, closing your eyes, and picking up 4 sounds that you can hear and isolating those sounds. So it could be the birds, it could be a dog barking, it could be road noise, it could be the trees rustling, anything like that. And one by one, you focus on them. And then you'll realize how calm your mind has become. So that's just a little tip for you there. And also with animals, I'm feeling animals coming through very strongly for this reading because the Divine Feminine is a nurturer. And I believe that we also nurture animals too. So if you have a favorite friend, take him or her for a walk too, I'm hearing. This is a great way to spend time outdoors. Take your doggy for a walk. Beautiful. Okay, next message is craving. Wow, you were having cravings for your divine masculine. This is really good because we're leading into the love portion of the reading. So this is great. I crave you. I want to kiss you, touch you, love you. Wow. Yeah. So this is your passion, divine feminine. You always have this passion within you, and you're learning now to bloom. You're learning that it is the right time to show this love, to not be afraid to crave what you really want. You know, it is a need within you. Love is a need within you. And hurting, nothing feels right anymore between us and it's hurting me. How can we fix this? So there may be some of you who are feeling hurt by your person, hurt by what's happened between you. So I feel we'll get some answers with the next portion of the reading, which is the love portion. So thank you very much, angels. Okay, divine feminines, welcome now to the love portion of the reading. So this is where we talk about your love life, your connections, anything related to that, also self-love. So I have tarot and oracle cards here, and I've also have some pre-shuffle cards as well. So what messages do the angels have for you regarding your love life? Relax. I receive all blessings. Yes, be open to receive. And when you're in a relaxed frame of mind, that's when you're most open to receiving. So, oh beloved, change me into one who knows how to relax completely, sleep deeply, and receive all the blessings of every moment exactly as it presents itself with ease and gratitude. That's right. So when you're well rested, when you're well, this is about self-nurturing too. When you're taking care of yourself the right way, you will be ready to receive more blessings from other people as well, whenever they present themselves. So you'll be ready in that moment. And the next one is attachment. I release all attachments. Change me, divine beloved, into one who trusts that the perfect relationship always arrives on time. Let me feel worthy and deserving of love. And how wonderful this has come out in the love portion of the reading, because as you can see, there is a divine masculine and divine feminine there. And this is a pure attachment. So the divine love attachment is a pure attachment because it's a soul connection. But there may be other attachments in your life that you need to release, such as karmic partners, soul teachers, other people who are sort of taking your energy and not giving back. So this is talking about trusting that the right relationship will find you at the right time. Absolutely. When you release all other attachments. So wonderful, wonderful guidance there. Thank you, angels. Now we have here pleasure. Yeah. I'm just going to pull all these cards out and then I'll talk about them. So we have pleasure. This is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Yes. Resistance. Okay. Pleasure, resistance, focus, and lastly, extremes. Yeah. So I'm seeing from this that, there are some of us who are resisting giving ourselves pleasure or allowing ourselves to receive pleasure. It's a bit like sometimes, when you don't allow yourself to create, if you're an artist, it's called artistic anorexia. You don't allow yourself to create, even though you really, really want to. You might procrastinate on that. You just hold on too tightly and you don't let it flow. So this is talking about letting your pleasure centers flow throughout your whole body. It's talking about your kundalini rising as well. And it's talking about these extremes that you feel. Like you may feel hot and cold. This may be feel hot and cold about a certain person as well. Or you feel, you're feeling the heat. I'm seeing here, this is another message. You're feeling the heat and you're trying to find guidance because there's a book open there. But you've got a glass of water there you can have. But it's just getting too hot for you. It's getting too hot in the kitchen. So this could be because you are resisting feeling your emotions, including love, passion, desire, ecstasy, all of those things that come from a physical relationship. I'm feeling that's a physical relationship there, but it's also telling you to focus. So focus on what you really want in your life. Focus on what you really want to give yourself. Do you want to give yourself pleasurable experiences, or do you want to give yourself harsh, painful, hurtful experiences? Because these are the two extremes that you can go to, because this is like gentle, so gentle, this energy, letting yourself transform with the butterfly. The moon is also golden, so that's beautiful golden light. And then you've got this red hot moon here. So I feel this might be a little bit of anger too. You could be having anger towards your divine masculine or your person. So please release that anger and just go within. See, we have the eyes closed, and these emotions, this water signifies emotion. So just really immersing yourself in your emotions, not being afraid to feel pleasure in whichever way it comes. To open yourself up to love as well. I'm seeing with the heart chakra opening there. That's so beautiful. And this resistance too. I want to talk about this resistance some more. So this can also be, you want something to grow, but you want it to grow so much that you're actually stunting its growth. Now, this is quite a common thing that we do as human beings. You know, we're like, okay, I want this to grow, but I want it to grow on my terms, so I have to control every single thing about it. Whereas, you know what? Nature has its own laws and its own rules, the laws of nature. And we're not in charge of that. The divine is in charge of that. And that's like so many things in life. The divine are in charge of, you know, divine timing, when we meet our certain person, when it comes to fruition. So stop resisting the flow of life. Open up, because the more you clench, the less you receive. And the more you open up, the more you receive. Because see how she, I feel it's a female here, she can't receive anything. You know, these things are sprouting up through her fingers. So it's trying to give her something, but she's not opening up to receive. But you have the bird's eye for freedom. So you can free yourself from this pattern of resistance. And yeah, really just get into this pleasure zone. And I'm feeling like you will get into this pleasure zone by focusing within, focusing on your own emotions too. Not letting someone get you hot and bothered, if that's what's happening there for you too. Okay, Archangel Michael, what would you like to say about this, please? Oh, wow, look. Oh, eternal love. My goodness. Eternal love, Archangel Michael. Wow. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. That's exactly what this card is about. Feeling, and this pleasure card, feeling safe to receive, express, and give. Eternal love. And I feel this is also talking about the divine feminines who are currently on the divine love journey, which a lot of us are, that this love is eternal. This love isn't going anywhere. This love will manifest in time. We can feel safe with this love. We can trust this love, and we can trust where it's going. But if it makes you feel like this, like the extremes, the ups and downs, the drama, the emotions, it's possibly not eternal love. And I know a lot of twin flames go through the ups and downs and the emotions and the extremes, but if it's not sort of moving you on into this focus, if it's not allowing you to transform into who you truly are, then it's not in the light. So just consider the relationships around you at the moment, whether they're making you feel too hot and bothered, or whether it's more of a passion that you need to integrate into this relationship. So, but yes, it's an eternal love, this divine love that we have. And go forward fearlessly. Thank you, Archangel Michael. So thank you for walking with me every step of the way. Yeah, this is every step on the divine love journey. For holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Yeah. And Sarah's holding that big, it looks like a cauldron to me, but it might actually be a sphere. So it's a sphere of love. It's the love you have inside yourself. It's the love you have to give. It's the love that's around us everywhere in the universe. And you can call upon Archangel Michael to give you that confidence to move forward fearlessly. You know, if you're tentatively moving towards someone who's been wanting to get close to you, then this is a sign to say go for it. Go for it, because Archangel Michael is right behind you. And also that fearless. We had that in the last, in the life portion, you know. This is the divine feminine, learning to be fearless, learning not to fear love, learning not to fear being vulnerable as well. That's what I'm hearing. Thank you so much, angels. Okay, let's get into some tarot about this. What's happening in your love life? Divine feminines. We have some guidance around the divine feminine's love life at this time. Thank you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. Thank you, angels. What's going on in the divine feminine's love life? Thank you. And this can be more of what can you expect? What's coming into your life? What's coming into your love life? What's coming into any divine love connections, this eternal love? Thank you. What's coming into this love? Oh, wow. Okay, then my love story oracle, just for some clarification, please, angels. Okay, just clarification on Divine Feminine's love life at this present moment, at the time she's watching this video. Thank you, angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! My gosh. All right, I'm feeling them and I'm feeling that one. I'm not going to take that. Okay. Now, your higher self, what would she like to say to you right now about love? What does your higher self want to say to you? Because we did have some impatience, didn't we? And we had some feeling hurt as well. So, yeah, that might be that extremes that's coming through there. And that might be the attachment that you need to release. So just, yeah, have a think about that one, if that resonated with you. Okay. Wow, okay, let's see now. Blue Narrow Tarot first, and then we'll go into the Romantic Tarot. Love Story Oracle. Yeah, okay, great. I'll just pop these up here now too. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Wonderful. All right, so with the tarot, this was about your love life currently. So what's going on? Yeah, unnecessary worry, self-perpetuating fear, negativity, anxiety, overthinking, and insomnia. Now, that was exactly what we had. You were saying you were hurting. Nothing feels right anymore between us and it's hurting. How can we fix this? You're craving. You're, yeah, slightly impatient, but you're fearless as well. So this is all the unnecessary worry. And the angels are telling you, there is nothing to worry about. Go forward fearlessly, says Archangel Michael. You know, this negative cycle of worry maybe causing you sleepless nights, maybe interrupting this ability to rest and to receive your blessings. It may be interrupting your feelings of letting it flow. So you might be resisting what you can actually receive. So you see, it's a self-perpetuating cycle. That's what fear is, and it's an illusion. So what else do we have here? Yeah, there's a breakthrough. Wonderful. Excellent. So there is a breakthrough coming for those of you who resonated with that card. Victory, triumph, letting go of fear. Yes. Woo. Letting go of fear. Letting go of fear. Oh, I'm just getting, lots of, oh, wow. Whew. Beautiful energy coming here through here, Divine Feminines. Finding inspiration. You will break through this fear. Wonderful. And look at your King of Wands. Wow. I feel King of Action. Okay, yeah. So the Divine Masculine is feeling inspired to take action too, because he's taking your lead. Once you let go of this fear, come forward fearlessly, he will come forward with his action, you know, be a dynamic planner, motivator, energetic, impassioned, respected. That's the sort of person he is. That's the sort of person he is going to be in the energy of when he comes forward to you. Look at that, igniting the fire, Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning in love, igniting the fire, taking the initiative, creative passion, lust and desire. It's all the things we were talking about, wasn't it? You know, the pleasure, feeling that pleasure, feeling the extremes, focusing on this new beginning, on what you can create. Eternal love, that's what this is. And it's all tying in here. So igniting the fire. And I see a lot of, you know, the Wands energy, King of Wands too, is a lot of this passion energy here as well. So, yeah, someone is taking the initiative. I think it may be you, Divine Feminine, with this breakthrough. Oh, look at this. 7 of Cups, tempting choices. So, yeah, it's telling you to get out of daydreaming mode. Fantasy versus reality, a need to make a clear choice, yeah. And that's what we had right at the start with the full moon in Taurus, taking action. Let me see that again. I knew I'd refer back to these cards again. Taking action. Where is it? Emotions are running high. Say your emotions are running high, Divine Feminine. So you're feeling all this unnecessary worry for no reason. So you need to detoxify, relax. And I say that with the utmost sincerity because it really does do wonders for yourself. And your dreams need a practical plan. There it is. So you have so many choices, Divine Feminine. It's time to make a choice. It's time to ignite this fire inside you. Yep. And let yourself feel it. Let yourself feel this beautiful power within you that they can create steps forward in this love. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, angels. Wow. Oh, what amazing guidance. Okay. Now, I'm getting confused. Okay. So now for the next cards we have the Romantic Tarot. So this was about what's coming in after you've made this choice. Oh, look. It is the King of Cups. Yes. So He's in his King of Action energy at the same time as you, right at this moment. He's wanting to take action as well. A lot of divine masculines are. They're getting clear on their choices as well. So this goes for both of you because you are divine mirrors. You reflect each other. But what's coming in is the King of Cups. So this is a beautiful divine masculine who is completely free in his emotional expression, who tells you how he feels, what he wants, who asks what you want. You know, it's a collaborative effort here. He wants to meet his queen. He wants to meet his queen. Wow. Okay, and then we have, yes, this is his queen. This is how beautiful he sees you. This beautiful, nurturing, gorgeous divine feminine. I read these not as a tarot, I read it intuitively by the picture. So you've got two beautiful goats there. So it's so gorgeous. And they've got leis. And you have a really amazing, beautiful, colourful dress. And you've got this divine masculine here admiring you from afar. So some of you may have a secret admirer. Or this may be when you finally come into your power and show your true self to him. This is what he sees. This is how he sees you. Beautiful. This is the Knight of Cups. Wow, we get cups energy again. Page of Cups, Page of Cups. I find that hard to read those little symbols, but this is a Page of Cups. So Page of Cups means there is a love offer coming in. As you can see, he's got an offering for you. There's a message coming through for you, divine feminines. So this is what's coming in. Yes, the divine masculine is going to step into his King of Cups energy and come forward with a love offer or a message for you. Beautiful. Okay, I might go to the Bloom and Love Story Oracle. Karmic battles. Yeah, so I believe this is you, divine feminine. You know, getting rid of these attachments that you no longer need, these ones that make you feel hot and bothered, not in a good way. The ones that make you feel hot and bothered in a good way are these ones that raise you up, raise your vibration. They don't make you feel all constrained and sweaty and trapped, you know. So it's asking you to let go of these attachments. So you may be in the middle of this, and that's also why you're having this Nine of Swords unnecessary worry energy. For some of you. Oh, look. Wow. So yeah, your divine masculine wants to be your lover. He wants to love you eternally because we have this eternal love here. He wants to be your lover. So for those of you who haven't consummated your love yet, this is what it's all about. Just look at the next card. Yep, sexual chemistry there. So it's talking about there's a lot going on between you. A lot going on between you. So a lot of connections. But then we have, the heartbreak energy. Again, the heartbreak energy needs to be healed. So that feeling that you were hurt by your divine masculine, I feel. You need to release that divine feminine because that is just soul lessons that you're learning. Let go of any of this dark energy, any of this negativity that you're feeling towards your divine masculine. If you're on a divine love journey, and get into this energy of pure love. You know, he's singing a song to you, he's serenading you, he's wanting to woo you there. And he's really wanting this togetherness, this physical intimacy, because you have so much chemistry together. So focus on that rather than on any negatives that have been in the past, because it's in the past. And Archangel Michael is saying, go forward fearlessly. So don't look at the past anymore, go forward. Needing time, yeah. And this whole situation is needing time. And that's also what you're healing, divine feminine, that impatience. This is what we're all healing. You know, it comes up. We may think we've healed it and it comes up again. So give yourself the time you need to make this choice, to experience this breakthrough, and also to let your divine masculine come forward with this love offer after you've worked through your karmic battles. Yeah, but really focus on the love here. That's what you're being told to do mainly, and go forward fearlessly. Okay. All right, I might clean all these up so that we can look at your messages from yourself, from your higher self, in fact. What would you like to say? Okay, what's your higher self saying? Always. I see reminders of you everywhere I go. You're always on my mind. So it's about your divine masculine. It's an always love. It's a constant love. It's not going anywhere. Everywhere you go, you see your divine masculine. Everywhere you go. I'm trying so hard to be patient because they are everywhere. They are everywhere with you. That's why you see them everywhere you go. Trying. I'm trying so hard to be patient, to do all the things that will bring us together. All I want is you. So there you are, trying. See? So we've moved out of the energy of the impatience. That's something I feel you've healed or you are healing. And then we're going into this energy of trying. I'm trying so hard to be patient and to do all the things that will bring us together. All I want is you. Yeah. And that is all you want at the moment. And we can become so focused on this that we don't see the other parts of our lives. And I think this is talking about also, maybe transforming out of your bubble and opening your eyes to see what's around you. That's a separate meaning for that card that I'm just receiving there. So one day, yeah, absolutely. One day we will look back and see the bigger picture. It will all make sense then. Absolutely. This whole journey, these ups and downs, these extremes, it's all eternal love. And one day you will be together in union. And that's the day you can look back and see exactly how far you've come, what you've learnt, and what the whole purpose of this was. Because there is a purpose to this journey. And different. I've been hurt by love before and I'm afraid it will happen again, but this love feels different. So there you go. You're saying, yes, I have felt hurt by you in the past, but it could be related to your past attachments to other people that you're carrying on in this relationship. So you may be playing out old karmic patterns with this divine masculine, with this current person in your life. And they're reacting in a completely different way to your previous karmic partner. And it's making you pull up and go, okay, well, this pattern isn't right. I need to heal this and trust this love, because this love is different. This love looks different, feels different. Everything about it is different. And that's absolutely true. Yeah. So don't worry if you have been hurt by love before, because this love is eternal and it's not going anywhere. And it doesn't hurt, it heals. So wonderful messages there. Thank you, angels. Okay, let's go on to what needs to be healed or released. So Divine Feminines, now we're going to be looking at what needs to be healed or released in your life currently. And I wanted to leave up this beautiful Archangel Michael card, Eternal Love, just to remind us that, that's what life is all about. Not only this love connection with your person, but about love being the highest power of all. And as Divine Feminines, we are the nurturers of that love. So, yeah. Okay, that's why I left it up. All right, let's go into these pre-shuffle cards that I have drawn for us. So firstly, we have emotions. I release strong emotions. Wow, I release strong emotions. And you can see with each color of the rainbow represents a strong emotion. I see anger there. I see jealousy, the green. I see depression, the blue. Just really, really strong emotions. So change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can easily access all my feelings. Let me bless and release anger, resentment, or bitterness. May I release any emotions that block happiness and contentment. Yeah. And that's been a strong theme throughout this reading, to release. Release the strong emotions, release attachments. Be calm. And I see this woman is an older woman, so it's as if she's you in the future. You've learned all your lessons. You've become fully embodied divine feminine essence. And now you're telling your previous self, which is us at the moment, how to get through this. So releasing strong emotions. So you have self-actualized, there is the word I'm looking for. You have self-actualized, and it's through wisdom. I'm seeing inner wisdom there. I'm seeing wisdom coming with age as well. So release any fears about aging. I'm hearing from this card too, because you will only grow in your power as you age. Beautiful. Okay. Next card is fear. I release all fear. Wow. Okay. So not only anger, resentment, and bitterness, you are now also releasing fear. I invite you, Divine Beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. Oh, that's so beautiful, isn't it? Because when we let go of fear, life is limitless. Our powers are limitless. We can have all this abundance in our life once we let go of this fear. And I feel these clouds are the fears she's letting go of, this divine feminine. So unbridled openness to the new, which is these new flowers blooming. Once we clear all that negative space that fear is taking up, because it does take space in our minds and hearts. It takes like it gets lodged and we don't realize it's there. But once we release it, we just take a big deep breath and realize, oh my gosh, wow, I feel so light, I feel so free. It's freedom. Beautiful. Okay, so it's a message for you there, Divine Feminine. Release all fear. And support, yeah. The right support will come. And there you are in your boat. Oh my gosh. Let me find that card again, if I can. Wow, this is so powerful. So remember when we had the boat in the beginning? Adventure, I will ride the tide. Look at you there. I actually have goosebumps. Oh my gosh. That's angel confirmation. You are in this boat and look at you. You're actually sleeping. That's how content you feel. And that's how supported you feel in that boat. Because these emotions have calmed. You've calmed these emotions. You're riding the tide. You're going with the flow. And you know you will always be supported. The right help will come at the right time. So allow me, Divine Beloved, to let go, relax, and enjoy the process. Yeah. Know that it's safe to offer all to your capable hands. The right actions are always shown and the right help always comes. That's about trusting, isn't it? Trusting that you will get the right help at the right time. And the angels will always give you that. All you have to do is be open and also to ask them. Don't forget to ask them. They can intervene on your behalf and send you signs and messages, but it takes you to say, yes, please help me, for them to come in, because you always have free will. So yeah, that's another message coming through there. So please remember that, Divine Feminines. Now we have the beautiful Power of Surrender deck. I love this deck. It's all about what you need to surrender from your life. What's holding you back? Let's see now. Surrender to effortlessness. Look at this gorgeous card. Wow. There you are, Divine Feminine, in your beautiful naked glory. You're just your barest self there, your true self. And again, you're going with the flow. You're just relaxed. You're so relaxed there, just like this little boat. Wow, look at that. So similar. So it says, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yeah, and that's so true, because, as we had that message earlier about nature, we can't force nature. We can't force rivers to run or to stop. We can build dams and all the rest of it, but it really comes down to the flow of nature, and that is divine force. So surrender to effortlessness. You don't need to put so much effort into what you're pushing against. So anything that's coming into your mind that you feel like, oh yes, I'm pushing too hard about that, whether it's in love, your career, your family life, your relationships in general, surrender to effortlessness. Don't push so hard. Beautiful message there. Thank you so much, angels. Next we have surrender to passion. Yes, let yourself feel the passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. That was a very strong message in the love portion of the reading, wasn't it? Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Yes, so that's your creative activities, anything that fires you up, any causes that you support, anything you really strongly believe in. It's telling you to surrender to that and to feel that fire and to let it really empower you. Yeah, beautiful. And lastly we have surrender to rest and sleep. Yeah, this is coming through. It's come through again and again. It was also in the life portion of the reading as well. Needing to rest and nurture, and the love portion with she was in the bath, I think. So yes, it's telling you to rest, because we've had a lot of turbulence as we've seen with that card, that Ride the Tide card, with this supermoon, because the supermoon pulls the tides. The moon pulls the tides. So a supermoon is going to really pull those tides, and that's the tides in us as well. So we've gone through a bit of turmoil. Now it's time to rest and relax and to go with the flow, because the seas are calm once again. So it says to prevent burnout, slow down. And this could also be in your job, whether you're working too hard, giving too much of yourself. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit. And I can hear some of you saying, oh, but I can't sleep. I've got to get up for the kids, or I've got to get up early for work, or find time just to sit and be. Just, 5 minutes in your day. If you can't sleep, just relax your body. It doesn't have to be a full-on nap. It doesn't have to be 8 hours solid sleep. It can be a lot of different things. It can be resting in nature, like this Divine Feminine is here. But find time to rest. Yes. Thank you so much, angels. Beautiful messages. What does Archangel Michael want to tell us now? From Archangel Michael, energy healing work And this situation is already resolved. Wow. So there's 2 messages here. So I'll read the first one, energy healing work. So this is about Archangel Michael sending you healing energy. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Yeah. So that's also saying, you know, I'm here looking into alternative medicine. If you have physical needs or your body isn't quite operating correctly, things like, you know, acupuncturists, massage therapists, healing modalities like even, you know, psychic or spiritual therapists can help too. Reiki is energy healing work too. So that's a special message for some of you. But for most of us, it's just about, you know, we are being sent healing energy from Archangel Michael and from Archangel Raphael, who is the healing angel. And this healing energy will help us to release all we need to release, to concentrate on this love and to get back into the flow. Yeah, it's the support that we need is coming through. So thank you, Archangel Michael. And this situation is already resolved. So all that worry that you're worrying about, all that fear, give it to Archangel Michael. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this. And then it says, give details of the situation. So if you want to recite this prayer to Archangel Michael, be specific about it if you prefer. So thank you for resolving this in a divinely perfect way. So once you concentrate on this situation, whatever it is already being resolved, it will be resolved. It's like, that's why we say at the end of prayers, well, I often say, and so it is. Because once you've said it, it becomes reality. Through the angels, through the divine, they hear our prayers and they help us to resolve and they give us support. So thank you, Archangel Michael. That's just so wonderful. Okay, now let's get into the tarot to tell us what needs to be healed or released. We've seen quite a lot already. So any other information you can provide for us, please, angels? What's the current situation at the moment with the... Oh, that was the right question. I always say when it's the right question, that one's come to you. When it's the right question, the cards just fling out. It's just amazing. Okay, so this is the beautiful Whispers of Healing deck. So it might give us some more indications of what needs to be healed or addressed. Thank you, angels, for the Divine Feminine at this present moment. Oh, I'm getting a few through there. That's great. And this is my beautiful, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. I will put it down in the description box, but it's by Alana Fairchild. Healing, Archangel Healing, I believe it's called. It's just absolutely amazing. It's the first time I've used it in a reading. I usually, I've pulled a few cards for myself, but the first time I've used it in a reading. So, wow, excited for this. Thank you, Archangels, for telling us what needs to be healed or released or how. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. And that's the power of the angels, the power of these cards. Purple for power. Okay, let me just go grab them. Okay, I was not expecting that in the slightest. Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Oh, yep, it's the energy. Okay, now what would your higher self like to say to you about what needs to be healed and released? Maybe your higher self can tell you how to do this, how to heal and release. Thank you, our higher selves, for telling us. How can this be healed and released? Is there another one coming up? A couple. All right, so we have a lot of cards here. This is wonderful. Let's go through the tarot first. There's heaps of cards in the tarot. So I'm feeling like I may just lay it out and then read it. So we have 3 of Gabriel, which is 3 of Wands. Your ship is coming in. Then we have 2 of Ariel, which is 2 of Pentacles. Balance. Epiphany with Archangel Raziel. I believe that is the Hermit. So going within. And the Magician, again, Archangel Raziel. So Archangel Raziel is the angel who allows us to get in touch with our intuition, our higher powers, allows us to be a divine channel, and to get in touch with our psychic insight. So, wow. Okay, the Magician. Wow. Then we have 8 of Michael, 8 of Swords. You can be free. King of Ariel. Beautiful divine masculine there. And that's the King of Pentacles. And then we have Four of Ariel, which is about holding back. Right, okay. Let's have a look here. Our question was, what was our question? Okay, our question was about more of what needs to be healed and released. Or how can we do this? What's the current standpoint? All right, so it's telling us prosperity arising from wise planning. So time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So we're being asked to act in a balanced way by going within and knowing that it will be manifested. So this is telling you can manifest anything you desire in your life. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So by healing and releasing, which is, can be achieved by going within, calling upon Archangel Raziel, joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So they may be messages for you. So I'm feeling like these two cards are meant to come out together or read together. So this is saying that once you go within and seek spiritual guidance, divine guidance, inner wisdom, that's when you can manifest the life of your dreams. That's when you can let go of anything that is holding you back from believing that you can have the life of your dreams. Because it's often self-belief that holds us back. And that's coming through with the Eight of Swords. Self-belief or lack of self-belief may hold us back. So it says you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Yeah, so we may not see things as they are. We may see them through the lens of fear. Archangel Michael is telling you, look, the gates are open. Walk through. Walk through. Be free. Your ship is coming. Get on your ship. Sail away. Yeah. Sail away to your King of Ariel. You're the beautiful divine masculine. Yeah, he's coming through here to show you what he can offer you. The life you can have together. Once you've achieved this, once you've healed and released what you need to heal and release, you can have this successful, stable, accomplished life together. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And this ties into the Four of Ariel, Four of Pentacles. This is all about being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money, holding back. So not giving, not wanting to give, not being a giver, not being generous in a way, and it could be to do with emotions too. You're holding back emotions. But your King of Pentacles is saying here, look at all we have here. This is what we're manifesting. We're manifesting this beautiful life together. So, you don't have to keep holding back and holding on. It comes back to that resistance that came through in the last portion of the reading, being resistant. So let go of your resistances, because that's how you find freedom. Letting go of your resistances. Go within to seek that knowledge. It's also a reminder to have balance. Making work fun. Working multiple jobs or projects at once. It's important to have balance. Yeah, so there's a yin and yang there, and the infinity symbol. Can you see that? So yeah, we're talking about divine love here as well, I believe. So yes, have balance between the material and the spiritual, I'm hearing as well, or the physical and the mental. Just really look after yourself. That's also an indicator of some who may be working too hard again. Step back and go within. Give yourself this time. Okay. Thank you so much, angels, those beautiful messages. Wonderful. Okay. Now let's go into the amazing whispers of healing. Hidden blessings. Look at that. There are hidden blessings. And I'll put this card up to the camera. I hope you can see that, because they are absolutely adorable illustrations. Absolutely adorable. And there's so much detail in them. What can I see? Oh, wow. There's just so much. I see, flowers opening, butterfly wings extended. I see flying tigers, a world of imagination. So hidden blessings. This is what's waiting for you when you go within. I feel like that's your inner world. There are hidden blessings by going within. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from that. Beautiful. And then we've got kindness. Yes, be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to animals too. Be kind to all creatures in the world and not in the world, Especially be kind to yourself and to that inner child that's still within you too. that's especially needed when you're feeling a lot of fear and you're feeling a lot of this wanting to hold back because you're afraid. If you extend kindness and compassion to yourself, you won't be afraid to make mistakes. That's another meaning for that card. Okay, we have next transform, yes, and meditation. So we have meditation coming through again. And I see wow, it's like a dream sequence. Yeah, she's having lots of dreams here. So this could be also about dreaming, messages in your dreams. It could be about meditating on the life you want, because we have there, she's ice skating, there's a sleigh. It's almost like a Christmas kind of scene. So December may have some meaning for you. Meditation, yeah, beautiful. So if you are a meditator or if you aren't, that's also about this epiphany, this going within to find the answers, to find these hidden blessings. Yeah, beautiful. Transform, and you will transform through this. You will transform by letting go of what no longer serves you. Don't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you, because this is what's coming in. You know, you're tending this beautiful plant, this beautiful garden, you're protecting it, and you're giving it tender loving care, and it's ready to transform into something else. And that's why we have so many butterflies for transformation. So yeah, we have 3 for partnership and 5 for change. So things are changing in your partnership. 3 for co-creation and partnership. I see them as one, because 3 can also be taken as a relationship. Like we have 3 energies, the energy of each person and then the energy of the relationship. So things are changing and transforming in your life, definitely. So be assured of that. Beautiful. Thank you, angels, for those messages. Okay, now let's get into this amazing healing deck by Lana Fairchild. Wow, I have to take a breath. Okay. Love beyond death. Love beyond death. Wow. Okay. This is saying it is an eternal love. Love beyond death. Love survives death. Love survives anything, because love always exists. It is. Love is. Love is the world. Love is power. And I'm hearing for some people who may have lost someone at this time, this is a message for you, that they are loving you beyond this lifetime. They're sending you a message of love. This could also be a loved one in heaven who you often think about. They're also saying, I'm thinking about you and I'm sending you power and love from beyond. So they are guiding you and leading you on your journey. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous card. That just made me feel so quiet and calm. Animal soul guardians. Wonderful. And I've been talking about animals all the way through this reading, haven't I? And I know it was for a reason, because we all have animal soul guardians. We all have animal totems, if you like to call them. Mine is the owl, so that's my spirit animal. And that has been evident with me from childhood. I was just really drawn to the owl, and I think it's to do with higher guidance, with wisdom, with seeing things that others can't see. So seeing in the dark, seeing beyond. So think about who you most resonate with as an animal. And you know what? I'm going to get out this animal wisdom deck I have. I knew I was going to be called to use this deck at some stage. I haven't used it in a while. Wild Wisdom Australia, it's called. So it's all about Australian native animals, and I think it could really tell us. So let's just pull a few cards and see what sort of animal soul guardians may be looking over you right now. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Thank you, angels. Wow. So your actual, if you know what your spirit animal is, it may come up. If it doesn't, let it fly. Or there may be other messages in here for you. So thank you, angels, for telling us about these animal spirit guardians, what they represent as a collective. I'm feeling, yeah. So just 2 there. So the Divine Feminine Collective. Gorgeous. These are so pretty, so gorgeous. Okay, so we have the Gouldian Finch, optimism, and the possum, the trickster. Oh, this is gorgeous energy. Look at that beautiful little possum. You can see its eyes and a little twitchy nose. We get a lot of possums here, and they're like almost like an American squirrel in a way. Like that's how I see it anyway. But they are tricksters because they steal food and they sort of get into rubbish bins and they get on top of roofs and into cavities, and they are known to shake things up a little bit, put it that way. But they're very curious creatures. So I think that, you know, divine feminines are curious. We are curious by nature, and that curiosity leads us down the path that we need to go. And then we have the Gordian finch, optimism. Wow, look how bright that beautiful bird is. And I get a lot of these birds around my area. I've said this before in other readings. All sorts of birds. I get kookaburras, galahs, cockatoos, rainbow lorikeets. I may have even had one of these and didn't realise it, a Gordian finch. So yeah, rainbow colours there. So this is the miracles coming into the divine feminine's life. Watch out for birds in particular. Birds are always a message from heaven. And that may be from a particular loved one or from your spirit guardians or angels. And this one is all about optimism. That's the bright colours. You know, it's the divine feminine having this optimism, bringing colour into everyone's world by shining her light. And it's also about freedom. The divine feminine is free, she is powerful, and she is free to express herself in whichever way she wants to. She's an individual. And yeah, I'm feeling with that possum too. There's a lot of nurturing energy there, a lot of gentle caring. Yeah, gentle caring nature I'm hearing there. So, thank you. I love them so much. Okay, they're going to go up here. There we go. Possum and the finch. Okay, so we had one more card here. So animal soul guardians, yeah. Also a message to be kind to animals. Banquet for the soul. Look at that card. Look at that card. Banquet for the soul. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing so much power there. I'm seeing that life is a banquet for your soul. Like, think of a banquet like, you know, you go into an event or, a celebration of some kind. You see a long table and it's a banquet of food. It's like those tempting choices card that we had before with all the cakes on the table. This is like, you can pick and choose anything you want. Think about that. You can pick and choose anything you want in your life. This is your banquet for your soul. Your soul knows what it wants. Your soul will go naturally towards what is good for it. And that's why you must trust your soul. But yeah, life is just a feast for the senses. That's what I'm hearing from that card. So absolutely, yeah. Don't be afraid to release what doesn't serve you and choose what does, you know, because there are always so many options. That's what I'm hearing. There are options, always options for you. Oh, wow. Taken away by this reading. So beautiful. Okay, now finally, what would your higher self like to tell you? Growing. Yes, you are growing. I feel things shifting and changing between us. And this could be talking to your divine love or just between you and your soul, your higher self. I love growing with you in the safe space we've created. Yeah. And a lot of divine feminines have created this safe space for themselves by having barriers and boundaries and, you know, saying what they will and won't put up with and, you know, letting go of what isn't good for them. So that all allows you to grow spiritually. Careful. I'm ready to show you how much I care. I'm just worried I might come on too strong and spook you. I'm being careful. And that's that possum energy. The possum is very careful, very watchful as well. And that's you just really being, I feel, emotionally intelligent as well, divine feminine. You're always very careful of others' feelings. Particularly your divine masculine. So feel, even when you're quiet, I know you're still there. I can feel you in my heart where you will always be. And there we go. I think that's that love beyond death card. The eternal love. Yeah. They're always with you. This person you're currently thinking of is always with you. Believe that. And trust. I know you're afraid of what you're feeling between us. Please trust me. Trust this love. So this is talking about any fears you might have with your person or just in general. It's calling for you to trust and to trust this love, to trust love in general, like divine love, true love, trust. Very, very important. Thank you, angels, for those messages. Wonderful. Okay, now what are we rising into? Let's have a look at that. So this has been a very magical reading, hasn't it? Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. Now we're getting to the final portion of it, which is what are we rising into? What is the divine feminine rising into? Because we are rising, we're releasing and we're rising. So let's have a look firstly. Divinity. I know my true identity. May I always remember my true identity, unlimited light and love. And this is what I was saying before, like we are love inside us. That's what we are. At our most basest, chorus level, like our souls are made of love. Let me know myself as pure consciousness. Wake me from the sleepwalk of believing I'm only human. That's so powerful. So as you can see, these are all the chakras and they're all in alignment here. So it's talking about our energy centers as divine beings and to know, to remember who we truly are and where we truly come from. We come from a divine source. We don't stay here on earth for a very long time, but in the time that we do, we remember who we really are. And that is actually one of the reasons why we are sent here, to remember that we are love. We are love. So always remember your true identity. I love that. As you see, I've kept up our little friends. So I'll pop that one just there. Amazing. Okay, let's have some more guidance from the Sacred Forest Oracle. What else would you like to say, angels, about what the Divine Feminine is rising into? Okay, let me go this way. Oh, look, Standing Stone's Passage. I absolutely love this card. Anyone who's watched Outlander will resonate with this card. It's all about going into a sacred passage and, being transformed by that because, as you know, in the Outlander show, it's about time travel. But this is talking about the galaxies that are possible when you transform, when you're not afraid to step through the next passage, like through the next portal, the next phase of your life. And 4 is for stability and angel protection. So you will always be protected as you walk through this passageway. And it requires a lot of strength, a lot of inner power with the red dress, a lot of passion, and a lot of desire to move on as well. And I'm seeing also in this card, standing stones. So it's talking about historical connections too. These stones have stood the test of time and they're still standing. And that's about our true nature as well. We will stand the test of time. We will persevere as divine feminines on our journey. So yeah, beautiful. Okay, next we have protection. Yeah, so we are rising into protectors of the land, so guardians of the land. Divine feminines are here to heal the earth. A lot of us are doing that by being, environmentally conscious. It's also speaking about we are being protected by guardians of the land while we are here on earth. So that means, again, spirit animals, the people that were here, our ancestors before us, they are all guardians of the land and they're protecting us as well on our journey. So yes, we are rising into being very powerful beings here. And it's all about seeing beyond the physical and into the spiritual, isn't it? So next card is Success, Secret Spring. We are rising into success. So for those of you who are, wanting success in your career, in your love life, on a project you're working on, a new business maybe, I'm hearing, it will be a great success. And there's something about spring and about being secret. So I think it's going to come as a very big surprise to people when this happens. You've been working very diligently on something. You've illuminated it in the dark, but then it's going to be a huge success and it's just going to blow people's minds. It's going to move you along in life as well. So I'm seeing great things coming forward for a lot of you. Okay. Raven Spirit Truth. We're moving into our truth. Of course, we're rising into speaking our truth, which means that we stand in our power as divine beings. And this raven is for truth as well. The raven is for the shadow side of us. We combine the shadows and the light to speak our truth. Things that we might find shameful to talk about, we're not finding it shameful anymore. We're not identifying with that sort of shame because there's nothing to be ashamed about. Everyone has a light side and a dark side. It's part of being human. And it's all about accepting that as well. So truth, finding our truth. And that's all about finding your true identity as well. Last card is Patience. Yes. This came up all through the reading too, didn't it? Finding our patience. Yes. And that's patience in manifesting any goal we have, not just on the divine love journey. It's about desire something and then we want it right now. And this is teaching us patience. Once we stop focusing so much on the having it now, that's when it will come in. And, there are things we can't see in the background that need to be put into place before we can move through. So it's all about trusting in what you can't see, knowing things are falling into place for you, having patience. That is what we're healing. Okay, I might just put that. Okay. So I have some last few cards here. Dreams. A lot came out of the dream from the dream oracle. So what are you rising into? I might just have this as a spread. So we have transformation. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely. Connection. There with the web, the internet, what I was talking about earlier at the start of the reading. Gratitude. This is all coming in for you, Divine Feminine. Transformation, connection, gratitude. Nature and Gaia. Yes, identifying with Mother Earth. That's also what we've been talking about. Prosperity. Prosperity. And that means materially, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And it's also about seeing your true self, I'm seeing there as well. Not being afraid to be your true self and to put your best face forward out into the world. Learning, speaking your truth. Maybe going back to school for some of you, or you are currently in school and you're learning. Spiritual guides. And look, we have the passage there again, the passage stones. Look at that. I think that's Stonehenge in the background there. And there's that big gateway that we're walking through with our spirit guides into the next phase of our journey. So we are rising into being spiritually connected with the world, with other people. We are rising into acknowledging just how much nature and the earth needs us at this present time. We are being grateful, and that's bringing so much joy and love into our lives and transforming into who we truly are. You know, no longer sleepwalking through life. And through this will come prosperity as well, and lots and lots of learning. Lots of learning. And it's all treasure. It's all treasure. Okay, thank you so much, Angel, for those beautiful messages. Okay, and lastly, with the Archangel Michael cards, from Archangel Michael, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Wow. It's all about expanding your sight, your spiritual insight as well, and explore your options. Look how similar those cards are with the horse and the unicorn. It's all about movement, moving forward, being fearless, moving forward fearlessly as we had before, and with purity as well. So I'll just read the message here. So use your imagination, you'll see the answer. Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. Wow. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. And then it says, if you want to be specific, describe the situation. So use your imagination. That's also about visualization too. A very important part of manifestation. And explore your options. Again, with the options, that banquet of the soul. Where is that card again? This card here, banquet for the soul. So this is all about the options that you have. You have unlimited options. Look at all those options there. Look at all those pathways you could take. And that's that amazing light in the center of it. So it's all in the light. It's all leading you to the light, to your higher power as well. So it says, Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. Yeah. So it's asking for direction and guidance and then taking that action. Yeah, beautiful. So you do have options. You have so many options. I love that card. I'm going to keep that up there too. Love the colors in that card. Just so vibrant. Okay. Lastly, do we have any more messages from... Let's go into this beautiful mandala cards. Mandala. So what are we rising into? What are the Divine Feminines rising into? What are we transforming into? Okay, I'll do a bit of a shuffle. Yep. Okay, just the one. What are you transforming into? Oh, the feminine. Can you see that? For a Divine Feminine reading, what are we rising into? The feminine. So this means we are rising into our true Divine Feminine nature. So there's the alchemy that we have there. And there's the sisterhood and our house, which is our stronghold, our foundation, and our family. We're manifesting all this and keeping all this safe as Divine Feminines. And I feel like those birds all represent freedom as well as a Divine Feminine. And then we have the waves for emotions. And we have so much abundance here with the trees. So, wow. Divine Feminine, you are rising into your true nature. Yep. And 3 and 5. Again, didn't we have that earlier? We did. We had 3 and 5. Pretty sure. 35 may be a message for some of you. So 3, creation. 5 for change. So, yes. We are creating the change that we want to be, that we want to see. I love that saying, and that just came to me then. Okay, thank you so much, angels. Wonderful. All right. Now, I'm seeing this card coming out from the crystal deck. This one was poking out. So this is, oh wow, look at this. Look at that gorgeous energy. That's just, picture Jasper. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of, what am I seeing? Like leaves and autumn and, you know, change and harvest and, yeah, a lot of that changing energy. So let's see here. Archon Barbelo, support. So this is something that your higher self is saying right now. I choose to accept the reality that there is support for all levels of my being. So this is how we're going to rise. This is how we're rising. I lean into the loving embrace of the universe so that I experience complete and ultimate spiritual fulfillment in such a way that all beings may gain spiritual benefit. Yes. So from our own spiritual fulfillment, others around us, all those around us will also gain spiritual benefit from what we teach, from how we show them how to love, how to be. As I trust in this divine support, my courage and boldness increase. Yeah, absolutely. I choose to live with unconditional trust and confidence in divine grace. That is a beautiful, magical message. And I'll keep that up there. You can pause it if you like. Just to read it again. It's just there's so much in it. It's just magical. So, wow. I choose to live with unconditional trust and confidence in divine grace. So lean on the universe. Lean on the universe and know they're supporting you in everything you're trying to manifest. Absolutely everything. How similar are those two cards there, both in colours and shapes? I see a lot of similarities. So, yeah, I'm getting, throat chakra is blocking. If that happens to you, if you ever feel sort of choked up or, you know, while you're saying something of significance, this means that this is the truth that you need to speak. And don't be afraid to speak it. There may be fear. So what I was coughing up just then may have been some fear around this for my own self. But yeah, accept help, accept support. You don't have to do it alone. And yeah, I think that's what was coming up for me. Okay. What else does your higher self want you to know right now? Your final message from your higher self, our beautiful divine feminine higher selves. What would you like to say to yourself? Wow. They just came out in a clump. They need to be seen. Okay. Bonded. Yep. I'm learning to see past the physical world illusions and know that we are always eternally bonded. We are all eternally bonded. So true. And that's why we need to look after the world and the earth. Beautiful. Tired. Yes, we get tired, and that's why we need to rest. This is saying, just reiterating the need for rest. I'm so tired of striving, tired of holding us together. I need a break away from it all. And you do, Divine Feminine. Give yourself the break that you need when you need it. Kisses, kisses. Yeah, you're sending your divine lover kisses. I dream about looking into your eyes and kissing you deeply. ... So yeah, that's a beautiful desire you have for them. It's the imagination. It's just, yeah, lifting the vibration a little bit with a bit of playful energy. And peace. Peace. This is what you're rising into. Kisses as well as peace. I've released anger and past hurts. Yeah. There will come a point when you can do that, Divine Feminine. Because you realize that harmony and peace are more important to you now. Harmony and peace are the most important things in the world, besides love. Ready. Oh, look at you. Divine Feminine. I'm ready for you, for us, for our life together. Let's make this our reality. So you're ready. You're ready to rise up. You're ready to make this your reality. And this is your life with your person. It's your true identity. It's your truth. You're ready for all of it. With you. With your... with you. You're ready to have this life with your person or with yourself, with your higher self. I know I can live my life without you, but I don't want to. This could be talking about the divine, could be talking about your spirit guides or angels, could be talking about your divine lover. You know you can do life without this support. but you don't want to, and you know you don't have to. Or if it's about your divine lover, you know you can't live your life without, you can live your life without them, but you don't want to. So take that however resonates for you, but know that you are ready. Divine feminine, you're ready. You're ready to be the feminine of your world. You are ready, divine feminine, to step into your true essence. So thank you for joining me for this reading, divine feminines, and others who are watching. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing as well, because I'm going to make this a regular thing now with the divine feminine energy power updates, because this was just so powerful. Okay, thanks so much again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.